I am back. So, last time I boarded the Normandy and actually got a shortcut scene where Liara kind of mind melded with Shepard to get more information about the cipher. Um, and then I dealt with like all my inventory stuff, but I haven't talked to anyone. So I'm gonna go through and talk to everybody.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Yeah, that seems pretty compelling.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, let's go see what Tali has to say.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
I feel like she's joined the right crew for this.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder if it's the kind of thing also that, like, stopping Saren means that any remaining geth would start to operate on their own rather than being under his control.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay. That was Tali. Alright, I'm gonna go back and talk to Garrus. I'm still not gonna talk to Ashley because I don't care what she has to say. And I already talked to the rec officer.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
The fact that they're like, he's like, oh yeah, we usually get a few of those. It's just like, ugh.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
Sorry, like an Elcor, like, serial murderer. It shouldn't be funny. But it's funny.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
I'm just gonna leave that one there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
I mean, the thing is, though, like, the whole thing about, like, yeah, but if you blow up a ship that close to Citadel, there will probably be collateral damage.
It's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Yeah, I mean, I think in that sense, he's right. Because I feel like just letting the guy go, he's only going to cause more harm to more people.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Not a problem. Okay, that's all the people down here I want to talk to. We'll go talk to Kaiden and Liara. And then I'll probably do some more side quest type stuff. Alright, time to go flirt with somebody. You, I guess.
We haven't had time together since our last chat. A lot was said when we talked.
You seemed decisive then, Lieutenant. Why so hesitant now?
Sorry, not sure where I stand. You seem a bit, distracted by someone.
Someone? You're referring to our young Prothean expert.
I think she's older than both of us put together, but, yeah. There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you, as more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady. To my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
My relationship with Dr. T'Soni is professional.
All right, only a rumor, but you don't have to spend your off-duty time with me. Not if you don't want to.
Look, you didn't want to talk about Liara, did you? What's your real issue?
No issue, Shepard. At least, not when you're around. I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough, but they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. That's funny. I'm not sure which of us got the worst of what happened.
Was Rana all right?
Rana? Yeah. Yeah, she was fine. We never really, we stopped talking after that.
Tell me what happened.
Rana had a gentle heart. She loved everyone. Vernus terrified her. We all protected her from him, and everyone who loved her. But after what I did to him, she was terrified of me too. Anyway, this is, at a point here. Aliens are individuals. Just because one's an ass doesn't mean they all are. So, yeah, I hated that Turian, but he wasn't a Turian to me. He was Vernus.
So that's why you're so self-controlled.
I'm no more disciplined than any other biotic shepherd. This is all ancient history. I'm over it.
You agonize over doing the right thing and never let yourself lose control. Because Rana spurned you after Vernus died.
That's... all right. Maybe you have a point. Maybe. But I'm okay. You don't have to worry about me. Fully functional human being. And I won't be a burden on you. On the crew.
Caden, you're a strong man. Talking about this doesn't make you a whiner, and it doesn't make you immature. It makes you human.
All right. But it's embarrassing you had to tell me that. You're right. I might need to loosen up. A little. I'll try. Glad you'll be here when it's over, Shepard. I'm looking forward to some shore leave.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. Hell of a deal you worked out with Jong, though. If I ever get a speeding ticket, I want you to be my advocate.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Okay. Oh, right, my locker. Go talk to Liara. Kind of annoyingly, the game makes you choose between them. Sorry, Liara. Not gonna choose you this time. But you are actually first in my heart.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Thought I'd seen this before.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time, and Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
Oh, that came out more aggressive than I wanted.
Your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. My interest in you, however, is strictly professional. I want to make that clear. It is obvious that you and Lieutenant Alenko already have some type of relationship. I would not want to come between you.
Absolutely not. I think the dialogue isn't quite so bad, but it's just like that feels very like aggressive. I just would hope in the future that that wouldn't be like startling or a big deal or something.
I care about Caden. A lot.
I thought so. I should never have mentioned this. Please, Commander, let's talk about something else.
I think that's it.
I should go.
Sorry, Leora.
Goodbye, Commander.
Sorry. Okay. Okay. Alright. Heading upstairs. And, looking at the map. I think we already explored Hercules. Yep. Okay. Oh shoot, I forgot to check. I forgot to check my
Message
journal.
coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
But I remember there was something in Armstrong.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
Okay.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Excellent. Okay, let's go to another system. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to lure Savick onto my lap. Savick! Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. Come sit on my lap. Maybe I'll just sit down next to you. I mean, that's fine too, kitty. Pummel doesn't have anything. Caspin. Okay. I will come back to that. Survey Matar. Ooh, matrix writing. Excellent. Nothing there. Okay. Alright, let's go land. Take out some geth. Who am I going to take? That is the question. Okay. It's gonna be geth. Probably not a whole lot on foot. There could be some on foot. So I'm definitely gonna take you. And then I should take someone else who's good with tech. I'll take Garrus so I have some combat strength. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Do that. I'll probably need to update their stats and such. I think I might have leveled up myself. So I need to level them up. Game? Uh-oh. I feel like my game just... Oh, good. Whew. Okay, I don't know if that shows up in the recording or not, but definitely gonna save. Okay. And we're going to look at our journal. Okay, eliminate geth incursion. That's what we're doing now. 8 points. Wow, it's been a while since I've taken you anywhere. Okay, we're gonna actually not worry so much about electronics because I have Tolly with me. So we're just gonna max out that. And we're gonna max out that. Excellent. There we go. Okay. Oh, map. Why do I always forget to look at the map? Geth outpost. Yeah, I guess we can do the outpost first, but I'm gonna come up to it this way. Just gonna go straight north and then kind of go around, rather than try to climb that hill. Earlier today, I was doing some work in one of our, in the living room with the window open, and there's a truck came by, and it sounded just like the Mako. It was weird. I was like, oh, is that the Mako? It was just a truck, like a garbage truck kind of truck, not like a pickup truck. It was eerie. Okay, so we're gonna go around this way. Minerals. I don't think I really want to go after those minerals until after I've done the geth stuff. Hopefully I remember they're there. I guess I could put a marker on my map. I'll see it. If I leave that way and come back up here to this anomaly, I'll definitely see it again. Jammed. Suspicious. place has a pretty cool skybox. Yeah. The mountains and stuff. Neat. Oh, hey! I found the geth. And they're all firing at me. Wah! Okay, who else is here? Oh, there are like 3 of them. Okay. Did that get them? I feel like that did not get everyone. I feel like they're still shooting at me. Ooh, I'm leveled up though. Oh, it shows red on my radar. Oh, it's a ship. Okay, hi. I don't think I can shoot you. Okay, fine. Press. I could get out and fight them on the ground, but not really interested in a fair fight. Not gonna lie. One down, 3 to go. What are you talking about, Garrus? Okay, that was kind of a weird comment. Does he know something I don't know? Is there anything in here to loot? That's the real question. Huh. Not seeing lootable. Oh, I bet he meant the outpost. 1 outpost down. I thought he was talking about like the geth who are still there. And I'm like, how do you know that there are only 3 geth left? Nope. I'm just a dork. I think there are 3 outposts. Okay, let me take a look at the... Oh, that's where I leveled up. This point... We're gonna do that. Tactical armor, assault training... Okay, we're gonna get another one in pistols. First aid. Oh, I guess I can check my pistols. There we go. Okay. Oh, minerals. Ah, I got my radar back. Go back. Go back for the minerals. Leave no mineral behind. Okay, that's not quite as close as I was hoping it would be. Let's see if I can just kind of go this way. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. Probably, possibly, maybe. Oh, oh. Never doubted you for a second. Okay. Oh, there we go. That looks like a middle of the survey. Oh, uranium. I love just coming across a big ol' hunk of uranium. It's great. Not at all like radioactive or anything. Cool. Okay, map. Clear that. Oh, no. Okay, so now I'm gonna go this way and then I'll head that way. So go back the way I came, more or less. Maybe? Maybe? This looks promising. There we go. So, thought is kind of swing around this way and see where that puts us relative to this other stuff. I think we're on the other side of the hill now, so it should be a lot easier to find this mineral. I hope. Up here? Yes. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember finding this much gold before. Okay. Now we want to try to find this anomalous signal. You know what, just... cause... I don't feel like finding that geth place again. Not climbing again. Head this way. This looks fairly trail-like, so might be kind of how they imagine one would get there. That's red. Maybe there are 3 outposts on this planet rather than 3 planets worth of outposts. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, characters. I'm sorry, I'm such a bad driver. Okay, this is definitely the way I'm supposed to go. This is like totally a path. Heavy turret. Well, still getting used to the whole aiming thing. Okay. I should probably do something about the fact that I have almost no shields here. Could do something about that, or I could just drunkenly shoot at these guys. Where are you? Okay, fine. Back off. Ha. Let my shields come back up. Maybe shoot at this guy. I wonder how long it takes for my shields to recover. That doesn't seem worth it. Okay, we're just gonna pop up here and close that. Ah, they're already like halfway back. Totally fine. Okay. Alright, let's deactivate. Transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own faster-than-light comm buoys. It's not sure where it's being directed nor the content of the signal. Interesting. Okay. That feels glitchy. Okay. Let's go check out this debris. Hey, that was something I might be interested in. Crash probe.
Got it.
Gotta love it. Okay. Alright, I think there's something else on the map. An anomaly. Okay. Okay, the question is, Is it worth trying to get out of here? You know what? I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna go back to Normandy. Trying to decide if it's worth landing again. I think so. I'll give it one try. If I can't easily get to it from where I land on the planet, I'm not gonna worry about it. But we'll give it a shot. Alright, same. Okay, let's go back to the map, find that anomaly. See, it's gonna be up like in this hilly part, but might be easier to get to from here. You know, we'll see. I mean, it's obviously got to be possible to get to it. It's just a question of how much do I want to put myself through to try to get there with this vehicle. Okay, this part seems promising. Come on. Okay, and I'm here. This way, it's easier to kind of go sideways. Hairpin turn it a little bit. I say as I try to go straight vertical. No. Go, go, go. You can do it. Oh, yeah, let's go. Ah, okay. I feel like that was the hard part. You know, we'll see. Kind of assuming this thing is down in this ravine. Oh my goodness. Mako, do not flip over. I don't need you to turtle on me right now. Oh jeez. Okay. Huh. Huh. Okay, I feel like this is not it. I feel like that's not where I'm supposed to be. Okay, you know what? Calling it. Not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna go back to the Normandy. We'll go to a different planet that has anomalies that are easier to get to. Okay, so that's Hong. Let's go to another one. Bamshi. Insignia. Love it. Okay. Alright, so land here. I think I remember this one. And same team. Okay, take a look at the map. This looks much better. Okay, we're gonna go this way first. love thorium. Good stuff. Cool. I wonder where that actually puts me on those particular, Okay, well, I'm getting there. I like the wind effect on this planet. It's pretty cool. It's very evocative. This is like the red light from the star. Actually, I want to take a look at the skybox. Yeah, look at that. It's so cool. Oh, stars, plural. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. Like that it actually like turns the light on. Ding. Love it. Love it. It's so cool. Okay. We're gonna save. Am I missing something? Okay, let's go check out the other question mark. Maybe it's like linked. If I find the other one, it'll send me back here or something. Okay, that looks like something down here, maybe. I'm gonna clear my flag. Nope, wrong button. Here we go. Odd skull. That is an odd skull. You're not wrong, game. Massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. Xenobiology files can't identify. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Why would you bring a giant skull with you? Maybe it brought the creature with them and then they're like, hey, let's go hunting? I don't know, it feels like a lot of effort. And I'm not sure what the payoff for that is. Is there like more skeleton or something? Oh, ancient debris. Okay, I just missed that before. I wonder why, because it's so big, right? Okay. Got a terrain insignia. Cool. Add that to my collection. It's kind of funny that I collect those things, but you know. Gotta have a hobby. And Commander Shepard's hobby is collecting terrain insignias. Why not? And also uranium, you know. Oop, oop. Oh, this is like a crash probe. I guess it's not any smaller than normal. It's just really blends in. Cool.
Just lead the way.
Oh, I didn't actually mean to talk to you guys. I mean, like, Not that I mind talking to you. Okay. Let's go find that geth outpost. I assume that's what this is taking me to. I didn't actually look that closely on the map. It's the other destination on the map. Minerals on the way. Love it. Usually they're at the bottom of these things, but I guess sometimes they're a little higher up. Beryllium. It is a light metal. It's the 4th element on the periodic table. I feel like beryllium doesn't get enough love. It gets ignored a lot of times, I feel like. It just doesn't do quite as useful chemistry as other elements like lithium, you know, or even boron. Those are its neighbors in the periodic table. In case you were wondering. For the Mass Effect Let's Play, stay for the chemistry. I guess I could always do more chemistry, since it's my day job. But, you know, we'll see as the mood strikes. Okay. Oh man, those geth are sitting right on top of more minerals. Oh, do they? Those are my minerals, good sirs. I just need to find... you, where's your stuff? Okay. Ah! Okay, okay. I'm starting to find them. Okay. Got those. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, that's where I shoot from. Got you. I feel like this is not the intended position for fighting these turrets, and yet it's the one I have. Okay. Nope, nope. There we go, there we go. Magnesium? Aw, I think this is my first magnesium. Okay, let's head towards the red. I might not be able to finish this stuff off in this video because I'm nearing the 1 hour mark. But I mean, I expect to just kind of blow up a couple things, grab a couple minerals, and leave the planet. So if the video ends before that all happens, that's what's going to happen. I bet I'm supposed to follow this path. It's a little bit more drivable. Okay. Still have one more thing on there. Oh, it's you. Hi, geth bosses. Wow, you're a good boy.
2 outposts done. We're halfway there.
Okay, 4 outposts total. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna call this video there then.